Howdy, I'm Luna. The artwork we're looking at today is called Hogsmeade Village. The artist is Shanette, and the owner of the house is also Shanette. Its address is a snowy dwelling on the Qeynos side, located on the Maj'Dul server, and you can currently find it under the Hall of Fame on the leaderboards. All right, we are continuing going through some of Shanette's older homes that she either redid or republished. We've been going through her Harry Potter experience lately, and this one is the continuation of that. So we've seen Diagon Alley, Nocturne Alley, and now we are here in Hogsmeade Village. I think in my last video, no, not my last video, Diagon Alley video, I think I said something about Cho and Harry Potter and how they had a date at like an ice cream shop or something like that. I think that is here in Hogsmeade Village and not in Diagon Alley. I think that's how that works. I think I had that wrong. That's okay though. All right. Anyways, I still have my main tunes locked and my touring tunes open so I can give this house some likes and love. If you could also give this house some likes and love, please do so because I know Shanette would very much appreciate it. And here's some information in case you wanted to know. I cannot wait to see her interpretation of Hogsmeade Village from Harry Potter. So let's go ahead and turn around. Ooh, we have some Frostfell or Christmas things. If it's for Harry Potter, it'd be Christmas. What is that interesting structure over there? Okay, well, we got a lot to see. Look at this. All right, so this is the front door right here, and then she's put the Guildhall door. I like how she has these little like structures that she has built. This is the showcase, so this is where her hub for all of her houses, not just her Harry Potter experience. But over here, we have the Harry Potter experience, so that's the Sprockets Interlocking Plane. So that will take you to all of the Harry Potter houses. And then this one, oh, is to Hogwarts Castle, because of course Hogwarts Castle is connected to Hogsmeade Village. Okay, oh my stars. All right, well, I guess we'll start. What are you two telling us about? Oh dear, that's the, what are those called? Oh, my brain, it'll say. By order of the Ministry of Magic, until further notice, Dementors, that's what it is. Dementors will be patrolling the streets of Hogsmeade every night after sundown. This measure has been put in place for the safety of Hogsmeade residents and will be lifted upon the recapture of Sirius Black. Oh, so we know what book we're in now, too. All right, Hogsmeade Village by Shanette. I solemnly swear that I am up to no good. Welcome to Hogsmeade Village, another entry in my Harry Potter experience project. So the locations, Honeydukes, that's the candy shop, Tomes and Scrolls, Dervish and Bangs, I forget what that is, Dogweed and Deathcap, Dominic Maestro's Music Shop, Gladrag's Wizard Wear, Hogsmeade Owl Post Office, Hogsmeade Station, J. Pippin's Potions, Ceridwen's Cauldron Shop, Scrivenshaft's Quill Shop, Spinwitch's Sporting Needs, Madame Puttyfoot's Tea Shop. That's what it is. That's where they had their date and their fight. It was in the book. It was weird. The Magic Neep, the Three Broomsticks Inn, Wizarding Wireless Network radio station, Zonko's Joke Shop. That one's another fun one. The Hogshead Inn and the Shrieking oh, she has the Shrieking Shack. Mischief Managed and Specs Shanette, August 2021. One thing she posted on the forums was that I had made mention that I thought she created up a lot of those names from the last book. She actually got a lot of them from like other Harry Potter sources. So not just the books, but like other things that J.K. Rowling has put out about her work and stuff like that. So like background information and whatnot. So she did a lot of research on these. So Hogsmeade Village by Shanette. Hogsmeade Village, or simply called Hogsmeade, was the only all-wizarding village in Britain. It was founded by Hengist of Woodcraft since before 1714, when the 1714 edict was passed. Hogwarts third years and above have been permitted weekend trips into the village. Mainly students frequented the high street in the village, which contained the named specialty shops and pubs such as Zonko's Joke Shop and Honeydukes. Otherwise, they wandered on to observe the infamous Shrieking Shack. Ooh. Hogsmeade was a picturesque little village of cottages and shops with enchanted candles hanging in the trees during the holidays. It was also near the location of the train station used by the Hogwarts Express. Very nice. All right, well, we're going to start with this little Christmas village shop that she has created. She's completely built this. It doesn't look like we can get inside, but we can see inside. So huzzah for that. So Honeyduke's Sweet Shop, yay! Honeyduke's Sweet Shop by Spextasy. Honeyduke's is a sweet shop famous for its chocolate and its many wonderful and wild sweets. It is located in the wintry, all-wizarding village of Hogsmeade in Scotland and is frequented by students and teachers alike. Indeed, one can barely move due to the crowd of visitors throughout the Christmas season. Honeyduke's maintains and supplies the Honeyduke's Express, a large food trolley, which sells sweets to the staff and students riding the Hogwarts Express. Oh, okay, so that's where it comes from. It is driven about and the candies are dispersed by a kind, wizened old lady. Okay, hold on. I freeze, pause. We're gonna have a little bit of Luna lore background story here. My daughter, when she was like 3 or 4 years old, she was very young. Me and my husband were listening to the Harry Potter books on audiobook. Now, she was not in the room with us often, but I guess she must have been in the room enough to hear parts of the book. And so we had actually ridden on a train here nearby where we live, and it was just like one of those, it was like a dart train. Like, it was just to get us to, we were going to the stockyards in Fort Worth, and so we just took the train because it was fun. And she was so good that day. Like, she was so good. Like, usually she's kind of a pain, but that's because, of her age. That's, what it was. But she was like this picture perfect child. And she would just sit there. She was sitting there on the train with her little hands in her lap and her little feet kicking down below. And she's just patiently like waiting for something. She finally looks at us and goes, "When does the trolley with the candy come by?" And we had to explain to her that that was only in Harry Potter. She was so disappointed. Thankfully, at the stockyards in Fort Worth, they have a candy shop. So we took her there and let her get whatever she wanted because she was so good on the train and so good waiting, and she wanted that candy trolley so bad. That's some lore for y'all. I'm just dropping some lore here. So my baby, she's 19 now. She's moved out, but I will never forget that. Alrighty. Let's see. Honeyduke's also houses the entrance to a secret passageway from Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry directly into the cellar of the sweet shop. However, it is advisable only to use it to go from Hogwarts Castle to Honeyduke's and not the other way around due to the presence of a stone slide at the Hogwarts end. Ooh, interesting. So let's look inside Honeyduke's. You can see all the little sweets and things that she's got laid out on there. And, of course, the whole building is almost made out of candy. Very nice. And one of Shanette's fireplaces in the background there. I love it. Okay. Here we go. Oh, we're going to go around this way. I know I usually go left, but it does seem like Shanette is kind of leading us this way. So we will see what we can see. Oh, well, this is obviously the music shop. Look at this. So she's created this banister out of those lights. Those turned off lanterns. These are very nice little structures that she's built. And then, of course, one of her famous piano rugs. And this little alcove with these beautiful doors. So we can't get in once again, but that's all right. So Dominic Maestro's music shop was a music shop in Hogsmeade run by Dominic Maestro, a musician who once got an award at Hogwarts, possibly for excelling in music. Well, I would hope so. I love this with the butterflies, these little like planters. It just makes such a picturesque little village. All right, here we go. This is the bookshop, obviously. Look at that. I like the little windows with the books inside. And then this front door with the books over the top. And so yes, tomes and scrolls. And she even has information on this one too. Tomes and Scrolls was a specialist bookshop in Hogsmeade. It was established in 1768. Remember, she gets a lot of this information from these extra, like, Harry Potter things that J.K. Rowling has put out. I don't think she has, she has some trees over there, but I don't think she has much over there. If she does, she'll have a teleporter, I'm sure. Oh, look at this. This is the potion shop. I like that. I really like these little buildings that she created. These are very, very nice. And these little mushrooms in the front. So J. Pippin's Potions. That is really cool. Editing Luna here. I completely missed a book right outside of the potion shop. It was right here on this little mushroom, and I guess I was just so in awe of all the little colors of the mushrooms that I completely missed it. So, J. Pippin's Potions is a chain of apothecaries established in 1753. J. Pippin's sold potions for all ailments. There are branches in Diagon Alley and Hogsmeade. All right, I think that's all I missed. Back to the video. And then this beautiful place. Is this the tea shop? No, Ceridwen's Cauldrons. And then you can see the cauldrons through the windows. I like this a lot. You can go around the back of this one too. Can't see in. She's got those bright tiles to make it just look like bright. Oh, look at the roof. Very nicely done little structure here. I was wrong. I'm back. I did miss another book right here in front of the cauldron shop. So again, I think I was just looking at, you know, everything around and completely missed it. I did get that book. I went ahead and checked. So yeah, but let's check this book. Ceridwen's Cauldrons is a shop located on the High Street in Hogsmeade that specializes on cauldrons. The store window features a self-stirring cauldron. Oh, we need to go check that out. In Welsh medieval legend, Ceridwen was an enchantress or goddess, depending on the version of the tale, who had a hideously ugly son, whom she sought to make wise in compensation. She made a potion in her magical cauldron to grant him the gift of wisdom and poetic inspiration. The first 3 drops of liquid from this potion gave wisdom. The rest was a fatal poison. Oh no. Hold on. I wonder if, okay. I mean, it does look, I don't know if we have a cauldron that stirs, but both of these are like this one is definitely boiling at least. So you can see the little bubbles popping out of it. So we're going to take that. That's the magic stirring cauldron right there. All right. If I miss anything else, I will be back. Okay, let's continue on. And we have this. Oh, this is a cool way to do steps. Oh, and this one's got a book. The Magic Neep by Shanette. Gwendolyn Bobcock worked there as a shop assistant, and it was the site of an investigation by Matilda Grimblehawk and her partner related to a fire at the boathouse of Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. The Magic Neep was a magical greengrocer's located in Hogsmeade. Oh, so it's a grocery shop. Okay. Look at that. I love these windows where you can see the goods on the inside. This is really cool. Oh, and here's the sign, the Magic Neep. Look at this cute little front door that she's created. Yeah, I'm liking this a lot. Even though you can't get inside the buildings, I really am enjoying this. I think Hogsmeade might be my favorite so far of the 3 that we've done recently. Oh, I'm trying to see the roof. Oh, there's that's that interesting structure that I saw from afar. Look at that. I'm wondering if there's anything, I don't think there's anything up inside that window up there. That is really cool. Uh-oh, we got the Dementors, and it is becoming nighttime. Dun, dun, dun. Perfect timing. Okay, this is Dervish and Bangs. So Dervish and Bangs is a Hogsmeade wizarding equipment shop that sells and repairs magical instruments and stuff, according to Ronald Weasley, including sneakoscopes. It is located near the end of High Street. So we're almost to the end of High Street. Okay, I get it. Oh my gosh, I love it. Look, now that it's becoming nighttime, you can see everything's lit up. It is so pretty. Oh, here we go. Look at this. We got the robes shop. You can get around the back side of this, but I don't think we really need to. Look at that. Oh, shoot. It's hard to see up sometimes. Here we go. There. I like this, how it's illuminated. Gladrag's Wizardwear. Oh my gosh. Oh wait, there's a book. Okay. Gladrag's Wizardwear is a clothing store that was founded in 1750 and run by Gladrag's Wizardwear Group Ltd. With branches in London, Paris, and Hogsmeade. It is full of quirky merchandise and appears to specialize in strange and unusual socks. 245 years dressing the elegant wizard. Coupon for Gladrag's Wizardwear in the Daily Prophet. Oh my gosh. Oh, what are these steps made out of? Hold the phone. Oh, okay. It's an actual staircase that you can get. And this very nicely done little front door here. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, let's see. There was more. Should I go around that way? No, let's go up here, I guess. Looks like she kind of made it to go up here. So she has decorated a little bit out in this area. Got some extra plants. We got a pathway. Oh, we definitely want to follow the pathway. So you could walk down and see that little area. Let's go look at that because it's highlighted for a reason. Just this nice little place to kind of sit and look out on the water. Beautiful. And then you can climb up the ladder if you can't fly, which I cannot. Not with this tune anyways. And then follow the path. I'm assuming that's going to be the Shrieking Shack. Maybe. Okay, what is this? This is Zonko's Joke Shop. Yay! Zonko's Joke Shop was a favorite place for Hogwarts students to shop on Hogsmeade trips, as it carried jokes and tricks to fulfill even Fred and George Weasley's wildest dreams. Such products were dung bombs, hiccup sweets, frog spawn soap, sugar quills, and nose-biting teacups. Oh no! During the events surrounding Lord Voldemort's second rise to power, Zonko's was closed and boarded up. Fred and George visited Hogsmeade with an eye towards the possibility of buying the premises and turning it into a Weasley's Wizard Wheezes outlet. Oh my goodness. Oh, I like the use of the red and the black checkered. And then look at this nice little structure that she has built. Fantastic. Okay, well, let's see. I'm not sure if I'm going the right direction, but there are some more buildings over here. So we are going to come over here. I probably was supposed to go another way to get here, but you know what? We're rule breakers. It's fine. Oh, look, the quills and stuff. Okay, all right. Oh, I like how she's done this. These are the sides of walls. Yeah, it's the side of the wall. Oh, that's a good idea to use for like columns. I like that a lot. So yeah, this is Scrivenshaft's Quill Shop. Was a writing supply store in Hogsmeade set up by Scrivenshaft. It sold various quills, parchment, and stationery needed for students at Hogwarts. The shop's stock included stationery such as rainbow ink and extra-large quills. However, students usually preferred to visit Zonko's Joke Shop or Weasley's Wizard Wheezes when it came to buying special quills such as joke quills and sugar quills. I could do with a new quill. Hermione Granger's interest in buying a quill from this shop. And then over here we have, of course, more quills. I love it. Okay. I just love how like your path is just illuminated. Oh, look, we found the broom shop. We found the sporting goods store, I guess you would call it. I like these stairs with the, oh my gosh. So yeah, this is Sprint Witch's Sporting Needs, and was a shop in Hogsmeade that sold sporting goods and Quidditch supplies, obviously. Very nice. It looks like these lanterns don't turn on until it is nighttime. We got to go back to that one shop that had it for the railings, had lights, to see if they're on now. The Owl Post Office, Hogsmeade's division. The Owl Post Office is the equivalent to a Muggle post office, but with owls delivering the letters. The owls are color-coded for short distances and long distances, and also for how fast one wants the letter to be delivered. The Owl Post Office is used by those who do not have an owl or do not have contact with one. The owls send newspapers and newsletters, as well as personal letters and packages. It is said to have a putrid smell equivalent to a dung bomb. That's funny. Contrary to popular misconception, the main branch of the Owl Post Office is not located in Diagon Alley, but in Cartgate Market. It's a shopping district adjacent to Diagon Alley. The Hogsmeade division is a branch of that location. Oh my gosh. And then this wonderful door built out of a table. There's the sign, and we can't see in. She's got those bright tiles, but again, another, like a tower. I bet the owls hang out inside that tower up there all the time. Absolutely. Okay. Ooh, okay, we found the tea shop. This has to be the tea shop. Look at this. Yes, this is where Harry and Cho had that strange argument. I know Cedric is dead, but did he say anything about me as he died? Cho, girl. Madame Puttyfoot's tea shop. Okay, I bet she's going to say something about it in here. Madame Puttyfoot's tea shop was a small tea shop located on a side road off the high street at Hogsmeade. It was owned by Madame Puttyfoot. The decoration was very tacky and frilly. The windows steamed up, and the gaudy tables and chairs were all claimed by teenagers holding hands or kissing over cups of tea and coffee. A bell over the door announced customers in a tuneful tinkle. The round tables were decorated with lacy napkins and china sugar bowls, and cramped up the small shop to the point that Madame Puttyfoot has great difficulty in moving in between tables to serve the couples. While Cho Chang thought the place was nice and cute, Harry Potter was not fond of the appearance nor atmosphere, as it reminded him uncomfortably of Dolores Umbridge's office, and the sight of couples being so intimate with each other made him feel even more uncomfortable. On Valentine's Day, the tea room was decorated with golden cherubs hovering over each of the tables, which occasionally threw pink confetti over the people sitting below them. This, however, was more irritating than romantic, as the confetti would occasionally land in the beverages. Oh dear! Look at this. Yes, this tacky building, and then all this pink and frilly and lace, and I love this. It's fabulous. Okay. Oh no, we found another Dementor. Oh no. Oh, look at the candles all lit up here. That is gorgeous. All right. Yeah, see, I think we were supposed to come along this way. Oh, I love this little gazebo thing that she's added. And look at all these little mushrooms and what we're supposed to go through the gazebo. I'm sorry. This is Dogweed and Deathcap. I love this. Oh, and you can get inside of it. Hold on. Dogweed and Deathcap was a shop in Hogsmeade that sold exotic plants and flowers, presumably including the Deathcap. Ooh, dun dun dun. And then you can get inside this little conservatory where you can buy all your plants and whatnot-alls. Okay, well, we have to get to the Shrieking Shack, but I think I want to go look at this one building that had lanterns. Oh, no, they're still not on. Okay, I was hoping. All right, now let's head up here because we have even more shops that we haven't seen yet. So this is the Three Broomsticks. This is where Harry Potter and them hang out quite often inside the books. It is an inn and pub in the all-wizarding village of Hogsmeade. The inn is often warm, crowded, and a bit smoky, but clean and welcoming. Drinks such as butterbeer and fire whiskey are served in glasses in foaming pewter tankards, as well as gilly water, mulled mead, red currant rum, and even cherry syrup and soda with ice and an umbrella. The Three Broomsticks is owned and operated by Madame Rosmerta. The Three Broomsticks and I go way back, further than I care to admit. I can remember when it was one broomstick, Horace Slughorn joking with Harry Potter. Madame Rosmerta, 1950 to 1997, was the landlady of the Three Broomsticks pub in the village of Hogsmeade. Rosmerta was put under the Imperious Curse cast by Draco Malfoy in 1997 and helped him against her will to smuggle cursed items into Hogwarts Castle. It is likely she later redeemed herself by fighting in the Battle of Hogwarts. Naturally, never saw one without the other, did you? The number of times I had them in here, oh, they used to make me laugh. Quite the double act, Sirius Black and James Potter. This is Rosmerta mentions that she was a barmaid when James and Sirius visited the pub way back in the day. Very nice. Okay, now over here we have, oh no, the Hogshead Inn. Isn't that where? No, it's Three Broomsticks. Okay. The Hogshead Inn. Oh, I like that front door. That is very nice. Again, with that windows using the back side of them. She did that in the last one too. The Hogshead Inn is an inn and pub in the all-wizarding village of Hogsmeade. The bar, oh yeah, because they only went here once. It was kind of like a scary place. The bar at the Hogshead comprises one small, very dirty and dingy room that has bay windows that are so encrusted with filth that you can barely see through them. The place is filled with rough wooden tables that generally have nothing except the stubs of candles sitting upon their surfaces. The stone floor of the place is so dirty that it looks as though there is not a floor at all, but instead that the building is simply built on open ground. The Hogshead is owned and operated by Aberforth Dumbledore. Aberforth Dumbledore 1884, was a half-blood wizard, the second son of Percival and Kendra Dumbledore, younger brother of Albus, and older brother of Ariana. He attended Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry between 1895 and 1902. His father, who had been sentenced to prison for attacking 3 Muggles, died in Azkaban when Aberforth was young, and his mother and sister were later accidentally killed. Aberforth blamed his brother Albus for the death of their sister, Ariana, and thus their relationship was rather strained. Aberforth was the owner and barman of the Hogshead Inn in Hogsmeade, and was a member of the original Order of the Phoenix during the First Wizarding War. In 1998, he assisted Harry Potter, Ronald Weasley, and Hermione Granger from a distance during their Horcrux hunt, sending the house elf Dobby to help them escape from Malfoy Manor. He later allowed them to use a secret tunnel that connected the Hogshead to Hogwarts when the trio arrived in Hogsmeade. He subsequently fought in the Battle of Hogwarts and survived the Second Wizarding War. He continued to live in Hogsmeade, tending to his goats. Oh, are there goats? I hope they're goats. I don't know if there are goats in EverQuest. But look at that. What a nice little building. I love these windows. This is a really nicely built little structure too. Okay. All right. Lastly, we have this structure over here with these crazy things on the top. Oh, is this like the radio tower? Wizarding Wireless Network. Oh my goodness. The Wizarding Wireless Network, usually abbreviated to WWN, was a popular generalist wizarding wireless station. It features music programs such as Witching Hour, hosted by Glenda Chittock, interactive programs like Toots, Shoots, and Roots, hosted by Tilden Toots, and news bulletins like the Wizarding Wireless Network News. Most wizard-born children grew up listening to the station. The radio station is based in Hogsmeade Village, the only all-wizard settlement in Great Britain. Celestina Warbeck, a popular singer among middle-aged people, is often featured on the Wizarding Wireless Network. On the show Witching Hour, one of the most popular musical groups among teenagers, the Weird Sisters, were featured on this station too. Oh my gosh, so she actually created the radio station. That is so neat. All right, yep, we're going to head up here, which I'm pretty sure is going to be the Shrieking Shack. I'm just kind of making sure I didn't miss anything else. I've already been on the back side of this. You can see inside this house, I believe, yes? Look at that. And she's kept it all creepy and weird in there. And we got all these Dementors. Oh no! Yep, the Shrieking Shack. No trespassing. Too bad I'm trespassing. You can't stop me. The Shrieking Shack is an abandoned house in Hogsmeade. For many years, villagers thought it was haunted because they often heard screams coming from inside. And Albus Dumbledore encouraged the rumor, as he was the one who commissioned it due to Remus Lupin's lycanthropy. According to Nearly Headless Nick, not even the Hogwarts ghosts will enter it. The Shrieking Shack's entrance from the Hogwarts ground is the base of the Whomping Willow. The trick is to poke the knot in the trunk, which paralyzes the tree. The secret passageway can be seen on the Marauder's map. The Shrieking Shack is supposed to be the most severely haunted building in Britain. Hermione Granger discussing the Shrieking Shack. Okay, well, let's go inside. Let's see if we got some characters in here. That'd be fun. Ooh, we got Fog. It's all spoopy in here. And, of course, the haunting. Though it wasn't actually haunted. Oh, you can't get down inside the basement. She's blocked that off with some fog. And then it's just, yeah, it's just this nice little, well, not nice, but, you know, I love this. This was a perfect place to build the Hogsmeade Village, for sure. You got the wintry look, because they often go inside the winter for Christmas, inside the movies. And then you got this perfect building for the Shrieking Shack. Let me make absolutely, yeah, I've been down here. I'm going to make absolutely sure I have gone to all the little buildings. Oh my gosh, that's so beautiful from up here. Very nice. Okay, what was my favorite shop? Oh my gosh, that's a hard one. There's been so many. Okay, let's just wander. I wander where I wander. There was one over here, I swear. The bookshop was really nice. Oh, you know what? I'm going to go to this mushroom shop because I love mushrooms. There was just too many that I liked so much. But this is nice and colorful, so this fits me perfectly. All right. right, thank you so much, Shanette, for inviting us out to tour another one of your revamped, republished Hogwarts Harry Potter experience builds. I think this was my favorite so far of the 3. You've had me do other ones before. We're not gonna talk about those. We're talking about these 3 that I've done recently. This is my favorite. I love all the little structures, all the little details that you put into each one of the structures to make it so unique. Fabulous. And of course, the Shrieking Shack is what a great idea to use the house in that. And I just love it. I absolutely love it. If you would like to tell Shanette what your favorite part of this build was, you can do so down below in the comments on YouTube, on the forums, or send Shanette an in-game mail because, you know, artists like to get feedback on their work. And with that said, we will see you all in my next video. Bye!